Do social workers have any authority in a DCF case? It's a great question. The reason I raise it is because I've had social worker after social worker after social worker for many, many, many years come out to the home on an assessment and say to me, well, you asked me to close the case. Well, I have to talk to my supervisor. And then they have to speak to their area program admin. And so they don't have the authority to close the case. But yet they'll try and entice clients. Well, if you do this, we're going to close the case. And they come back a month later, 2 months later, somebody else, and they don't want to close the case. Now, this is unfair to the social worker because the social workers do all the hard work of going out to the home, seeing the home environment, the children, the parents, so forth and so on. And yet they don't have the say to keep the case open and closed. That doesn't seem right to me, especially in light of the fact that a social worker can file a 51A at any time, but no one judges that or says you can't do that. And when they file the 51A, it's because of their knowledge, their skill, their training, being out in the field. And so that's never questioned. But when it comes to close a client's case during assessment, I get it questioned all the time. It makes no sense. You're okay to go out to the house, Mr. Social Worker, but we're not going to give you the authority or the keys to the car to close the case. And you know what's crazy about the whole thing is that whether it's the area director, the area clinical manager, the area program manager, the supervisor, none of them come out to the home. They sit up in an ivory tower. They utilize all the facts that the social worker brings back. Then they tell the social worker, you're not qualified to make the decision whether to close or not to close the case. Why are they going to the homes to gather information, see the family, see the children? You're not relying upon their expertise. If you don't trust your social workers, then who the hell do you trust, DCF? And take it the other way. If you don't trust the social workers when they go out to the house, then why are you sending them out to the home? Defies logic.